Members, on Tuesday, this body passed the Health and Human Services bill off the floor. We entertained several amendments, and I engaged in debate with Representative Gottwalt on an amendment that he brought forward regarding abortion. His amendment, which passed, prohibits abortions for reasons of sex selection. Representative Gottwalt stated, quote, "There have been studies. I don't happen to have a copy in front of me, but I have seen statistics that there are a certain percentage of abortions that are performed for this purpose," unquote, and that his, quote, "understanding was they are actually from the Department of Health, Minnesota," unquote. I would like to correct the record because it is important for the integrity of this body and for the integrity of the Department of Health. As elected officials, it is essential that if we are referring to studies to reinforce our position that those studies actually exist and the findings are reflected accurately.
Representative Anderson, state your point of order.
Madam Speaker, we are hearing right now someone calling out another member, questioning their motives. I believe that's in Mason's 124.
Representative Anderson, I have not heard Representative Ruud say anything about anybody's motives. This is entirely within the purview of a privilege of the House, very much like privileges of the House that we've done in the past. Representative Ruud, you have the floor.
Madam Speaker.
Representative Anderson, you're out of order. Representative Ruud.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. As elected officials, it is essential that if we are referring to studies to reinforce our position, that those studies actually exist and that the findings are reflected accurately. The next morning after this vote, the Department of Health approached me to inform me that no such study exists. They provided me with information, which I'm happy to share with all of you if you would like. I would like to just quote the last few sentences, quote from the Department of Health. "To the best of our knowledge, no women have reported through the report of induced abortion form sex selection as a reason for obtaining an abortion. Additionally, Minnesota Department of Health has not done a report on abortion for sex selection," unquote. I did share this information with Representative Gottwalt and asked if he would like to correct the record. He declined. Thank you, Madam Speaker and members, for allowing me to take the time to correct the record.
Representative Gottwalt, for what purpose do you rise?
Madam Speaker, privilege of the House.
State your privilege of the House.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker and members, I appreciate Representative Ruud bringing this up. As you will recall from the conversation that evening, I did mention that it was my understanding that such a study existed. It does exist. In fact, you've had it handed out on your desk. The mistake on my part was that as many of you know, the Department of Health lists a number of reasons that they track for why women have abortions in the state of Minnesota, and my recollection was that this was included. That was, of course, wrong, and appreciate Representative Ruud correcting the error. But members, make no doubt about it, sex selection abortion is happening. You've got a study that is being handed out right now, an article written by the Boston Globe as well, not the most conservative publication in the country, that shows that, in fact, this is happening in the United States. It is an issue for concern, and I think it still backs up the reason for your positive vote in favor of banning gender selection abortion, the killing of baby girls before they're born as a matter of selection. So I appreciate Representative Ruud bringing this up and correcting the record, and hope you find this information informative.